Collective, welcome to your energy reading, aka your music channeling. Let's dive into whatever's tuning in for you. Your go-to song is what's playing in the background. If you have some good ears, you might hear it. Okay. I feel a bit better right now. I feel a bit better today, this moment. I've been watching my readings. I'm seeing you guys tuning in. I love this. I love this for me. I love this for you guys. On that note, please take what resonates. What else? Finally, I don't know, but I'm thankful that I can play music now for my messages and music such as what's playing in the background without getting demonetized. So I'm really happy about that. Listen, I was here for the binaural beats, but it is the music channeling, so I know. It's nice to stick to the topic. So I'm here for it. I'm happy. Thank you, YouTube. Can finally play the music that I want to play. I love this. I love this for me so much. So yeah. So yeah. What else? Side note, I don't know, but there might be some scammers also in the area as well. And a lot of like phishing emails that is very much, scam.com. I already received, like, for the past few days, I've been receiving scam mails trying to like put me on Bitcoin. Google, help me with that, okay? What's the 411? I know that could be relevant as well. If it's not, don't take it. It is the Mercury retrograde. Listen, if it's not one thing, it's the other. I'm just sharing my experience on that note with the scam emails, okay? For some of you guys, it could be scam phone calls, people messing with your money, people trying to start an argument, past people trying to come back where you have cut them off for life. Pick and choose. Hopefully it's not all of the above, but I'm just sharing what I went through. So back to the reading, okay? Like I was saying, Have I Ever by Brandy. I have done the reading in the past, okay? So I will link that either in the video, down below in the description, or comment section. If it resonates, you shall continue to watch these readings, okay? But specific insights for you guys. The first one is she's going through menopause, okay? So, side note, any channeled message I get, it can go both ways. That's just what I've been noticing. And then we're going to clarify with some cards and, the whole regular routine of it all. But somebody is like she's going through menopause, okay? I don't know if it's to shame somebody or if it's to acknowledge that no, she is going through this, so that's why she's acting the way she's acting, okay? I don't know who's in this energy. So yeah, I don't know what to say, but somebody's going to be like she's going through menopause. That's the first message, okay? I'm also channeling bipolar. So it could be like somebody's mistaking menopause for bipolarism or bipolarism for menopause. That could also be relevant. Maybe there's some sort of misdiagnosis here, okay? I don't know if this is actual misdiagnosis or somebody trying to self-diagnose or diagnose somebody. But there's definitely going to be some sort of information about this. Whoever is in this energy, things are going to be cleared. That's what I'm getting. Somebody might not be happy about this. I'm also tuning into maybe somebody's talking shit. As an example, because I'm still not sure if it's you or them that's doing this, but somebody's talking shit to a masculine about a feminine as well. I don't know, maybe that's what's significant. They're saying, as an example, no, collective, she's going through menopause, or, she's always like, I'm bipolar, I'm going through this. And, again, it's either to like put you in some sort of diagnosis or to shame you. So this masculine doesn't like you or feel some type of way. But the thing is, they don't. In the case of somebody's trying to make you look bad in front of a guy, that is, I guess, this message number 2, with the whole bipolar menopause situation. And then there's somebody on a regular just like, oh no, it's menopause or it's bipolar. But heavy on menopause, okay? So that could be your guy's age bracket, or there's somebody that is like doing this. Because apparently there's a age limit or age brackets when you're in menopause. And lastly, somebody could be a lefty, could be a lefty, left-handed, okay? I don't know what to say. You, them, your person, somebody else person. Maybe that's like significant here. They're left-handed. There we go. They do exist. And then they're not many, but there are, Or maybe you like to use your left hand for doing things, or somebody does, okay? If they're not a lefty. And lastly, we got, no, actually, we're done with all the specifics of it all. But I did channel this song on the 25th of March. So from them to you, anything that's relevant for the collective that's watching this reading during this moment in time. So a masculine is realizing that they're the bad one. Apparently. Actually, hold up. So a masculine is realizing that they're at fault. On the 25th of March, okay? And for some, the other realization that somebody is realizing that there is a snake behavior. So when you're tuning into here, a masculine feels like they're at fault, and then there's also another soulmate. It could be male or female that's realizing that there was some snake behavior dealing with you, collective, so they could have had some information being sold to them about you being the snake, you being this narcissist, but it was somebody else, or somebody's realizing that they're a narcissist. But the thing is, on some real narcissistic people don't realize that they're a narcissist. So maybe they got called out. Whoever was judging you, they are... I wouldn't say karma, but there's some sort of realization. I don't know. Maybe God, your spirit team was like, or somebody called them out on their bullshit. As an example, yo, why are you being a narcissist towards collective? What the fuck have they done? Like, let's be for real. And they're like, what do you mean? But whoever called them out, it made them think. Okay? So, okay. Hey. I love it. I love it for you. Okay, but I don't think that they're going to admit this. Somebody got called out for the shit they did in relation to you, but then there's also masculine that is blaming themselves, and then another masculine blaming you to be at fault for the things that you do, because there was a specific somebody that feels like you're the one that ruined or is trying to ruin the relationship that they're in, which is not with you. Oh, hold up. Do we need to do a breakdown? Because is getting a little bit too dramatic for me. You know what? We're gonna skip the breakdown. Hopefully it makes sense. So let's move on. There's either gonna be action, for sure. That's what I'm tuning into. Thank you, Holy Spirit. So there's gonna be action, some sort of support, or travel. It could be good or bad, okay? In relation to what I mentioned, what happened on the 25th, okay? We're gonna go with my intuition, okay? I'm getting tired. Now, based on the cards, we've got this one here. Some of them are going to reach out and explain, you know, their feelings to you. Some of them are still hesitant to do so, collective. Okay? But you do see it as the perfect match, the one for them. I do feel like all of them can't really be out here like, you know, I have feelings for you, collective. Why? Because you're busy, or you don't know that they have feelings for you, or you have somebody else, okay? Or it's the fact what took place in terms of the manipulated bullshit. So you might not feel the love that they feel for you, okay, because of the circumstances. But some of you guys are going to get that action. For others, it's going to take... They're hesitant, okay, because of what took place in the past. That's what I'm tuning into, okay? But they're very much in, you're the one, I have feelings for you, we mesh together, okay? But I do feel like heavy on, there's been drama, for sure. Okay, I still feel it. We're gonna move past it, okay? There's gonna be communication, though, for sure. Or somebody needs to say something, okay? It's just like where to begin, okay? Now, basing it off the lyrics, the artist herself, she's an Aquarius, so somebody could have Aquarius placement, you or them. Based on this song, I don't know if it's a third party situation, but it's more so like strictly based on the lyrics. You're watching for a female, okay? Could be an Aquarius. But what I'm getting here is that somebody that's getting this love confession, the entire song, if we're going to go with that, let's say you're getting this message, that the actual song, collective, like this entire thing, right? You're not realizing the in-depth, the stages of emotions that they feel. Like it's much more deeper than you think, okay? And if you're not watching for a feminine, you're the one that is doing this as a feminine in terms of reaching out to somebody, explaining like, you know, the love I have for you, like this shit will never go away. So like, I don't understand. In the eyes of the collective, you feel like you want your person to understand how much they love you, and they still don't get it, okay? So I'm getting the energy of like you have given your all to a person, and you still will. You still will give your all, especially if you're feminine here watching. You'll be like, you know, I love them to. This shit is forever, okay? Watching for a feminine, this is how they feel. This shit is forever. This love is forever, and you know, it almost feels like first love for them. Like this is the first time they fell in love, but this is the first time you actually fell in genuine love when nothing compares to that. And you're gonna die on this hill loving them, even if you come across the way you do. You know, there's like, you know, it almost feels like you're blind in love. But what can you do when it's a first love, when it's a puppy love, when it's a love that is very much different from how you were treated before? Or how they were treated. You know, pick and choose where you guys stand. But that's what I'm getting here. But on a less so serious note, this is just somebody that's hopelessly in love. They're just like, they love you. And it's like, they can't sleep, they can't eat. Is that very, you know, They be writing songs about you, scribbling your name, like your last name, in their notebook. Having dreams about you, picturing the future with you, all that. Really, really, really hopeless romantic energy here, and I love it. On a less serious note, you're just a girl in love, or they're just a girl in love collective, and I love it. I really do. Okay. The question here is, does the other party feel the same? Do you feel the same, or you're wondering if they're feeling the same? Because somebody's head over heels, and it's not stopping anytime any soon. Okay. I also love the song. I really do. It's like one of my favorite 90s song at all. With that, you could feel like this is your favorite person, or they feel like you're their favorite person. Okay. Um, when I was cleaning up a little bit today, I was like rearranging the roses that's like trying to hold on for dear life. And a lot of the rose petals fell off. Not only that, but when I was picking up at least one of them, it like flew away. So it's giving the energy of like the love between you and this person. It's been dead. Okay? And they're trying to resurrect this, or you're trying to resurrect the love between this person that's been dead, and they'll like collective give it a rest, or you're like give it a rest, soulmate. Okay, that could also be relevant. Okay. I'm trying to find the genius.com version where they do like a breakdown. Let's see. So according to genius.com, I'm gonna summarize it. Okay. So the artist is looking at their empty house of her best friend who she is secretly in love with. Okay. She is waiting for her best friend to return while watching a video of them. Okay, so again, nostalgia, hoping that their person will come back, but the person is doing something. Okay, this also makes me feel like the feminine is more in love than the masculine. That's how I really feel. And you can tell there are certain relationships. I want to give another example of that. Like Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco, like there are a lot of comments that says that Benny Blanco like is more in love with Selena based on their interaction, and I beg to differ because love languages are a thing, okay? But in this case, in this reading, I do feel like it's the situation of that the feminine is more in love with the masculine, okay? According to, let's read, the artist also was together. I mean, this could be best friend situation as well, collective, like from best friend to lovers. That could also be relevant for you in the soulmate. Okay. There could also be age gap between you and the soulmate because there was an age gap between the artist and whoever she was dating at the time. Okay. New Zealand could be relevant, Australia, Canada, the UK. The 3rd of something, as in 3 days, weeks, hours, months. 3rd of September, November. You get the drift, okay? 1991 could be relevant, your age, somebody's age. 1999 could also be relevant, okay? on the 20th, or in 20 days, weeks, hours, months. I feel like it's more so on the 20th, on the 3rd. Okay. Okay. 1998, September 29. Okay. Let's see here. There we go. There we go. Hopefully makes sense. We're gonna do a little more shuffling. So we got this one here. So there's somebody is giving up on manifesting something, right? Because it's kind of affecting their self-esteem. 25 could be symbolic on the 25th, or 27th, 24. I'm also tuning into age or timeline. Somebody had really high hopes, but I feel like they're like giving up because of their self-esteem. You know what I'm also channeling, collective? Somebody like fell in love and somebody is like, I'm also in love, but it's like sexual. That's for somebody specific, okay? So you could have met this person. It was all like very physical. Your dream person, right? But like one person is more so like, yeah, the love I feel, I do have admiration, affection, I do care, but I'm not in love. I'm not in love be writing songs and, you know, I'm not like that. But the other person's, it might sound harsh though. I really do, like I said in the beginning, one person is more in love than the other. Okay? I'm not getting gaslighting, being fooled or anything, or love bombed. It's kind of just like over time, somebody is like still in the energy of like, I'm in love with you, I love you. And I kind of felt like somebody grew out of this in love stage. Okay? 33 could be symbolic. Like I said, 3 again. There we go. And so something definitely took place on the 3rd. Whether, you know, hours, days, weeks, months, or somebody has the life path number 3. And then we got 28, okay, on the 28th, or somebody is 28 years of age, okay. Didn't get 27 though, but that was just, I channeled it, okay. So with that being said, if you're watching for a masculine, because I feel like I've been over the place here. Should I do a little breakdown? No, we should not. I think this will make sense, hopefully. I want to do a little this though. I don't know why, but I felt the need. This reading is going to be long. Oh, it's going to be long. It's like I'm tired, but I'm also very excited to do this. This is what happened. You know what? Never mind. Maybe it's too much. Hold up. It's a little bit too much. So I'm not gonna do everything. I do feel like there's need to be attention to stay healthy, right? Self-care, self-love. This love could be very draining, especially if you are feminine that's going through this lovesick energy for your person that is kind of like, I love you, I care for you, but I'm not this crazy in love that you are. They may not say it, but you know by their action. Like you might even think that they don't even love you, or want to end things. I don't think they do. It's just that there's a shift in the dynamic. And I feel like that has to do with the fact that, somebody's very much like, it could be a little bit too much, but I also feel like if it's like your personality or their personality, they can't change it. It is what it is. But yeah, if somebody's like drinking too much, heavy on the cocktails, maybe you need to just simmer down. I feel like it's not that deep though as you think it is. Okay. We got Apple. You could be like very smart to them, or that you stimulate them very much, or there's like intellectual stimulation. That's very like air signs love to be intellectually stimulated, specifically like Aquarius. Okay. You could be fond of elephants, or you could have a lot of knowledge to you, or you believe in Ganesha. Okay, like your belief system. You could be from a tropical place, or that's very humid. I'm thinking of like Texas and Mexico, and like South Asian countries, or you love tropical places. Let's see here. You guys could move in together, or planning to do so. Somebody feels like they're losing their mind. I do feel like you guys are like a healthy, stable couple, or their love is, but somebody is like in this energy, driving themselves a little bit too loco. Okay, so stop this. Okay, I don't know if it's you or them, but you need to kind of simmer down when it comes to like control the outcome in situations, because I feel like life is like happening, and not everything can be on a high everything. On a high every time. Let's see here. You guys might like outdoor activities like ice skating, rollerblading. Christmas time could be relevant, or you love Christmas, or you spend Christmas together with them. Something could have been cut off, maybe less time together, less responses, less activities, less of something, okay? Somebody needs to cut off something. I don't know what it is, but like it could be the self-sabotaging energy, okay? Let's be for real. So yeah. We got Saturn here. So for some of you guys, it's somebody from your past. A Saturn return. It reminds me of like so Mercury retrograde. A lot of people link that to like a Saturn return. So that could, I think it's still the retrograde. So you can link that. Let's link it. Okay. Oh, this thing like arrow. Maybe somebody fell in love when they were going through the worst of the worst in their life. And this could be why there's such a huge attachment, maybe. Am I reaching? I don't know. But that little black heart situation reminds me of this. Okay? Isn't it similar? Anyway. Somebody needs to kind of like heal a little bit. Okay? Don't make it codependent. Okay? Or they need to look at the tree of life. I feel like you and them are like destined to be. And there could have also been like a distance between you and your person. Like an actual distance. Maybe now it feels like an emotional distance as well. But I feel like it's because life is lifing. Like a lot of things are happening right now. In March. Or maybe since Christmas, or since the last time you guys went on vacation. Maybe it's different when you guys are home. So like, somebody's like, it's not the same vibe. Maybe somebody acted cold or looks cold or whatever. But I feel like, listen, I'm not here to sugarcoat things and to be like, I'm very much, if it's karmic, if it's freaking spell work, if it's the devil involved, I will speak up. If you don't know, hello, welcome to BKA Oracles. I will mention it for you guys. This is not the case, okay? I will even mention if it's codependent, if it's, you know, freaking mental illness. This is not the case, okay? So this is just somebody hopelessly in love, and you're kind of a bit bummed that it's not going, it's not the same pace. Again, it makes me feel like the honeymoon phase is slowly dying or has been dead. Not that the love is, but that is the reality of things. So somebody just needs to kind of face a reality of how relationship goes. Maybe this is their first time falling in love, having, um, you know, somebody that they love like this, or you. But it's like it's a trial and error. Um, but they still have feelings for you. They still love you, but there's a shift. Okay. So with that being said, let's do some initials. Okay, if we're gonna, if I'm gonna, let's see here. Let's do this instead. Oh, somebody could also be ready to be a housewife. Now obviously everybody clean when this is not really my cleaning day, but I feel like it's relevant because somebody could like be that as well. Always at home, always like taking care of everything, not really have any socializing. And that's why they're so clingy to you or you to them. Again, if you're a female, that tends to happen if there is like an age gap. You want to grow up faster and you want to make an impression or so on. Or, it's a lot of like, I need to prove myself. You don't have to prove yourself in love. And they don't have to prove themselves in love for you. If there is love, there is no forcing it. It happens organic. Like real love is organic love, okay? Sorry for yelling. Okay. But yeah, first, middle, last initials. I'm also channeling Santiago. Somebody could also have an accent as well. You're a person. Santiago could be a name. It could be a place. All right. Something about Belafonte. I think. Let me look it up. What's that? Harry Belafonte. He's from New York. Okay. He was born 1st of March, so that could be relevant. He passed away on the 25th of April, 2023. So 25th of April could be relevant. 1st of March. Somebody could be a fan of this man. Okay. Could be very much into 1950s, 60s American pop culture history. Okay. He sang the tune Banana Boat. So, okay. I just feel like somebody is like a huge fan. Somebody could be from Harlem. Let's see. 1st of March is Pisces, zodiac sign. So there we go. If that doesn't resonate, something took place on 1st of March for somebody, okay? And let's do a 25th April zodiac sign. That is Taurus. That could also be relevant, okay? Collective, my dear collective, thank you for stopping by to this long ass reading. First minute, last initials. If you're new, okay, but if not, thank you for always being here and still staying, okay? Yeah. I am channeling the audacity though. So somebody's like the audacity. Let's see what that is about. Okay. The audacity. So you got 10 of spades. I feel like it's about staying silent. Right? Not speaking up. Somebody is like, oh my god, I want you to reflect more, right? I want you to look into this more. So the energy is like, I need you to give more than what you're not giving. So somebody feels like offended, like the audacity. One example, you're asking your partner if something is wrong, and they're like, no. And you're like, I want you to elaborate. And you feel like the audacity. What do you mean everything is okay? Again, it goes back to this freaking card. Like I said, whoever is in this, somebody doesn't believe in themselves, or don't trust their partner because of this shift of energy. Somebody's kind of like, I don't feel like I can take it as far as you don't think they love you, but like now the self-sabotaging, the suspiciousness, I don't know, I don't think, hopefully you're not the one that's doing it, but somebody is. They need to chill because it's really not that bad, okay? Okay, this card just flew out. 32 could be symbolic, or before the 30th, and 2 days after something would take place. Maybe there is some sort of, like, I don't know, manipulation. Maybe you're trying to manipulate yourself, or somebody's trying to manipulate for you to be in this scarcity mindset, this fear-mongering mindset when it comes to the love in you that you guys share. Because I'm really tuning into, like, you're having a discussion with your person, and they're like cool, calm, and collected, and you're just like, I don't believe that. I don't trust it. But like nothing is going on. Like somebody really wants you to be in this self-sabotage. It could be you yourself because of the trauma from your past, or freaking spell work. If that's the case, I need you to cleanse it. However you do your cleansing, whether it is salt bath, praying, meditating, you need to get on that so you don't sabotage the relationship you have with this person. Okay? Again, R could be relevant. Your name, somebody's name, their name. But yeah, it's not what you seem. What you think it's like an issue, it's not really an issue like that. Okay, collective? So, with that being, we're officially done, okay? Thank you. And good luck in the journey that is your life.